Hey, welcome to Sparta Sanctuary. This is your host, Big Potato. We are playing Chaos Aegis Sentinel, and because this is our Chaos Captain Kane, we have gone halfway through Act 3. We are on our way to Homestead. We actually got to Homestead. We are gonna finish the Bug Queen area and move our way towards Darkvale. So hopefully finishing Act 3 in this video and see how we go with our leveling. And of course after Act 3 is when we are gonna get in Act 4, towards the end of the Act 4, we are going to get two of our important MIs for this build. One is the Bloodlord's sword. I think it's a dagger, but anyways, it's Bloodlord's blade, and the other one is a medal that drops in the Bastion of Chaos. Okay, so yeah, so today we're just gonna go through Act 3 and hopefully finishing it. And without further ado, let's continue. So just a quick recap. So far, we are working on the occultist side. We're pushing the occultist skill, and as you can see, we're getting the +1. Actually, the +2, because we got the Rover's Rowari cord, which gives us +1 to occultist, and we got a lucky job of the Devil's Green, which also give us a +1 to all occultist skills. So we're getting +2, and that's why we are pushing through the occultist side. On the Soleil's Witchfire, we are converting 30% of our physical damage to chaos, because right now we don't have enough conversion. So we are using that node to convert physical to chaos, and as a result of that, we are having quite a big, I think 80%, almost 80% conversion now from physical to chaos. Now on the Oathkeeper side, we are pretty much done. One-pointing almost everything apart from our Aegis of Mania, which is our major skill, and also Reprisal to trigger the 100% skill cooldown reset. Right, so we're gonna throw the idea is to throw infinite amount of shields very rapidly. Yeah, so that's the build. So we're slowly putting it together. And of course we are using Rift Stones. The Rift Stones gives a further 10% physical to chaos conversion. And as you can see, the Aegis of Mania is doing 6,000 to 7,000 chaos damage right now every time we throw the shield out, and a bit of fire. Devotion wise, we have unlocked the Eldritch Fire, so we are starting to thread both the fire and the chaos damage. We are working through Gallo. And after Gallo, we are going to get Behemoth and get that sweet sustain. Once we get that, we will start moving like into Solemn Watcher, or maybe we need to do the Hound, but we'll see. That's further down the track. Okay, so we got our Imperium, we got our Blood of Dreek, and we're just gonna start teleporting to Homestead and continue our fight. So of course we're gonna go to the Bug Queen first. We're gonna try to find its lair. Yeah, you can just see the shield hit for 8,000 damage. The damage is not bad. Okay, just to the left of Homestead, as you come across this top bridge here, you're gonna come to our first shrine. We're just gonna offer it. Flame's Virtue. That's physical conversion. That's alright if you're going fire. So we've got a devotion point. As we said, we're gonna put into Gallo and keep on moving. Alright, we're just right in front of a totem. So this is an ancient ether warp, so there's gonna be a lot of zombies and giant abominations come out. But there shouldn't be... yeah, there's no problem with that. Yeah, they're all dead. That's it. All done. Okay. We just got our next lucky drop. So we have to put this on, right? We have to put this on. Go back to Devil's Crossing. We just got our very, very lucky drop for the Maleficus. What's it called? Maleficus. Which also is a chaos-based damage with +1 to Occultist. So now we have a +3 to Occultist. We're gonna keep the Riftstone and put it back onto Maleficus. Maleficus, right? And now we got +3 to all of our Occultist skill, which I can easily put in, I think, the Curse of Frailty now for our next level up. Because it is +3, it's gonna be maybe 10% Chaos Resistance threat. That's probably worthwhile. And yeah, we're just gonna head back. Actually,
Come see what's
I'm gonna clear my bag. That was a very lucky drop for the Maleficus. Alright, we found the hole. When you find the hole, you go back home. And you're turning a couple quests. Now the reason you want to turn in this quest is the Queen's Room actually require you to have this Pheromone Glands quest to do the Queen kill. And without that, you actually sometimes it doesn't allow you to finish the quest, so you have to redo the whole quest again. So just a precaution.
Come see what's left.
Clear the bag. Oh, clear the bag. Pour straight back. This is very lucky, very, very lucky for this drop from Maleficus, as well as the Devil's Green. This is perfect. The only thing is, maybe it's a Dark Star that can drop for me, which is another +1 to Occultist. Anyways, we can dream on that. That's a level 40 blue, which is also another random drop. We're literally just like walking through them. Is there any visor in here? No, there's no visor here. We almost leveled up.
That skill's not ready.
There we go. Alright, just gonna clear out this area. Okay, so this level we are going to get 1 Curse of Frailty and 1 Vulnerability. Plus 1 point into Occultist. We do want our second right. So then we can even get more more chaos damage. So I'm going to focus on pushing up the bar on the Occultist now. Now we have a Curse of Frailty. We're going to put it onto number 2 for myself. You can put it onto anything you want, whatever that feels comfortable. Okay, here's our shrine in the bug hole. So we are going to activate it. Put some Vias My Fire on the ground so we start. Oh, whoa. That was almost dead. Anyway, we got the devotion point. We're gonna finish Gallo. Boom. And this one will give us like 24% chaos damage as well as a bit of vitality damage. Is this any good? This is lightning. No, it's all good.
Can't do that yet.
Okay, we're gonna do some Curse of Frailty on it. Alright, we are coming up to the Bug Wing. So just gonna do a bit of clearing and then we're gonna go boom, slide up, Curse of Frailty, and then just really keep the pressure on. We can just slide around to have the fire, to keep the Viasmite's fire underneath her. And it will be a good habit to have Viasmite and then just straight away Curse of Frailty on him. Like Viasmite, Curse of Frailty, just so we can refresh it. That's it. She's dead. So she didn't even have a chance. So now the chaos damage is really racking up. Okay, so that's the Bug Queen. She's dead. Alright, we are at the... I think it's called the Amalgamation. Who are you? Die. I think it's called the Amalgamation boss. So just gonna put down the portal just in case. I don't think it poses any threat to us. Alright, maybe relax a little bit. Oh, he's almost dead. There we go. Easy peasy. So a couple lucky drops made all the difference. But we will be switching out the Maleficus to something else, to the Bloodlords. Okay, we almost leveled up, and as we go into the Blood Grove. There we go, that's it. Yeah, we're just gonna push the bar down. Okay, we almost get the second right, so let's keep on going. Oh, there's Bova. Alright, we're gonna put a portal down just in case. I'm gonna throw a shield at it. Yeah, I'm not sure how well I'm gonna fare against Bova. Okay, not bad. I guess I have quite a bit of chaos resistance, so I wasn't coming in unprepared. Okay, here's the shrine in the Blood Grove. Now the problem with this shrine is it uses one binding of... At this particular level you probably only have one or none of these bindings, so it's very hard to come by. Luckily I have one dropped for me. There will be a follow-up quest that asks you to get 3 more. You will get more as we go towards the Dark Veil. We're just going to use this one to activate a shrine. It is quite expensive in terms of material. This one we are going to put into Behemoth and start working through the Behemoth now. Okay, here's the totem, it was just nearby, so we're just gonna click it. Whoa. These are Chthonians, and generally they will have very high chaos resistance, so we have to use Curse of Frailty to shred their resistances. So here's the rift. So the rift for the Bloodgrove rift is located up here. So we're just gonna we just walked all the way past down here. Now we come to this waterfall. You can actually walk behind this waterfall. Now the reason behind this waterfall is, one, sometimes there is a totem in there. And also, there is another secret in this area. And I'll come back for this totem. Grab the lore note. So, you see this statue has two shields holding. This urn here has a completely normal bulwark, and it does require level 50 to use. It converts 17% physical damage to chaos, not always, and it also has a trigger on block that does Doom Bomb. So if we don't get Blood Lore by level 50, you can use this one for a block build, and it looks pretty good. It looks like a shield as well. So I'll show you when we do get to level 50. And let's go back to the totem. Not so shabby, huh? The damage is not bad. It's amazing. Oh, just leveled up. Excellent. So we can get the second right, and we're gonna push the bar up more, and to get the aspect of the Guardian. I think that is one of the most important nodes from the occultist tree. It's a huge defensive bonus. Okay, so we are in the village of Darkvale now. So we're right in the center of the village. As we are walking up here, normally would have encountered like maybe a shrine, maybe a totem here, maybe a totem here, maybe a totem here, and we didn't encounter any. So this totem then in the middle of the town is almost a guaranteed. So that's where all the places they will spawn out of. And also these cultists, if one drops, I'll show you, they do drop a robe-like armor that actually converts fire into chaos. This is a converter of vitality to chaos, but there is a robe. When it drops, I'll show you. Anyway, let's click onto this Void Touch totem. Actually need to put Curse of Frailty on them. There we go. Otherwise they are a little bit too resistant to chaos. Especially those Chthonians, those Void Touch ones. Alright, we have a shrine here, but don't just click it because Zarya is just right over there on the left hand side of the screen. So just in case I die, I'm gonna drop a portal down. Right, curse her.
Can't do that yet.
Yeah, if you didn't, if you notice, she put down 2 red chaos crystals, and if you don't destroy her or the crystals quick enough, they will shoot you and deal massive chaos damage. You might get one-shotted. Now, after Zarya, the Zarya does drop a really nice amulet that gives +1 to all skills in Shaman, and it gives bonus to Hellhound damage. So that is very, very nice. It always comes with that. Okay, Zarya's like a very good farming boss. Let's activate the shrine. Just need to kill all the things in here. Now this one is all going into the behemoth, so we're gonna get 300 health. And moving into the fort entrance. And we're gonna continue, keep on going. Alright, there's another Void Touch totem. This one is within the Darkvale castle. So this is another one of those that has all the Chthonians come out, so activate it, curse them out. Oh, that hits really hard.
Can't do that.
See, my damage on them is not that high because they're highly resistant to the chaos damage that I'm doing. Alright, we are at the gate of the Act 3 boss. Just gonna put the portal down. He does do chaos damage. We are okay with chaos resistance. And also, I am going to switch out the Molten Walker now with these boots that gives bonus to second right. And where is my mark of the traveler? There we go. Just give me a little bit more speed. Should be 126. Okay. Put one into physique just in case. Alright, let's head into the room for the Act 3 boss.
Can't do that.
It's quite tough. Okay, let's see if this. You gotta look out for when he start lifting up his hand. That one. So he puts a pull underneath the body, and that's like a chaos damage pull. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. This boss drops a pet ring that gives a lot of the like +3 to Bones Abysmal, Emboldening Presence, Iskandra. Yeah, he pretty much just drop that. This one isn't any good. PS Bleeding, we don't actually need that. It's fine. Okay, like any act boss, it is best that you, as soon as you finish the boss, you walk out and you find the next portal. So we're gonna make our way to the portal. This one is a little bit further away to walk. And the portal's here. So yeah, so that's Act 3 done. We are going back to Sorrow of Bastion to turn in the quest. And before, you know, ending the video, we are going to do one more quest for the for these lunatics, Death's Vigil. Alright, are these seals okay? Is it alright? You gotta find me something else. I'm like, okay. Alright, let's sell everything else. Pretty much we don't need any of these. We don't need any of these. I'm keeping this boots because I want to get the component out of it. Now let's have a look at our reputation. Our reputation is only friendly with Homestead, so we do need to go back to Homestead as well. And we're gonna turn in the quest for killing Keys.
Why do you have? Let's see it.
Yeah, there we
I'll be
go.
damned. I've already.
Killing the Act 3
You're
boss.
here.
I already forgot what his name is. Alright, we gotta go to Forward Icon now. And also don't remember to turn in this quest for the mill. There we go, we leveled up. Perfect timing. The other thing we need is go back to Devil's Crossing
Let's take a look, shall we?
and take the add-on off of it. There we go.
Goodbye for now.
We can actually give him some dynamite. There we go, 2000 experience. Yeah, so for the occultist site, we're just gonna push it. We're gonna try to get the aspect of the Guardian. just give us a lot more survival and fix up the poison and acid resistance. So just 3 point into the bar and try to get to Aspect the Guardian. So that should be next level, yes. So it'll be 31, 32 plus that. Okay. And with the one attribute, we'll put into Physique. Do we have any outstanding? No. Okay, that's fine. And what we're gonna do is help the Death Vigil into I think there's a Morton's Claim into this area, so we're gonna go over that way. It is absolutely asking me to go to go petition. Look at this. I got 3 out of 5 already. That's ridiculous. Okay, there is a little boss over there, so he also drops some very nice like a unique monster infrequent. Okay, don't stand on ether. He drops this axe. Don't worry about the +2 to ascension, but it gives like extra time on the mirror. 1.5 second duration on the mirror. The mirror by default only has a 3 seconds duration. If you do wield this weapon, you're gonna get another 3 more seconds of mirror, and while you have mirror on, you do 350% extra physical damage. That is insane amount of damage. Yeah, so this is very fun, physical, like a battle mage weapon. Alright, that's it. So we're gonna go back to Sorrow's Bastion and tell them we have done our job. And that'll be the end of this video. Yeah, so our damage is actually climbing very fast. Very fast. So let's turn this in. Okay, we need to speak to their boss up there. Okay, she asked us to do some other things. So we are respected by Homestead. Anything else we need to do? Yeah, let's check out the Homestead's gear. So let's just sell all of this over to them. Let's dispute any special. Physical damage, rebuke. And if we check our damage types, see our Aegises are doing 10,000 to 11,000 damage. Mostly chaos, a bit of fire, and a bit of vitality as well, and a bit of acid. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Gonna head back to Homestead just to do a little bit of shopping before ending the video. And yeah, this journey on this Chaos Aegis has been pretty smooth so far. It's a bit rough at the beginning
Give you a good price on what I've got
before
left.
the damage started picking up.
Put it to good use.
Okay, and we are going to go to our stash. Let's put things away. And then we're gonna check our so Fervor, Glacier, Hysteria, Marauder. So nothing has to do with us. With chaos damage. Okay, what about the accessories and consumables? Leathery hide, sanctifies bones. Not bad resistances for resistance purposes. Bloody Weststone. That is actually really nice for a bleeding build. Okay, let's see. Chaos damage. Yeah, only those two components. Only the Rewari cord. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And Inferno, nothing. Okay, so yeah, that will be the end of this video, and I hope you like it. I'm certainly having a lot of fun with this reset button. And yeah, as soon as we get to possession, we can start sort of honing in on the different skills that we want to max out. At the moment, we are just trying to push up the bar and unlock all the skills for the occultist side. I might even get one familiar out and just use that as a healing. I might also do that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough points for Hellhound for its flat chaos damage. Just use it as a buff pet, put it on like passive, and never let it to do anything apart from just doing buffs. I might be able to do that too, so I'll have to see what I can do about it. Yeah, let's see how the points actually goes. Anything to get flat chaos damage is really good. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the show. This is Sparta Sanctuary, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye bye.